I don't really know much about One Piece. I've read the One Piece manga, watched the One Piece anime, although I'm a bit lagging in terms of catching up with the latest episodes and latest chapters. I sort of just dropped it off a few months back, maybe close to a year. So yeah, definitely some catching up that needs to happen. But I've been watching the TCG market sort of briefly here and there, not really in detail. I own a few booster boxes, but really that's what I have from an exposure perspective. It's very small compared to my Pokemon collection. But today I decided, you know what, it's gaining a lot of attention. Let me take a look at it. Let me monitor to see if there's any good sets that's, it's good to enter. Maybe understand a bit more about how the sets are constructed, and then yeah, rank them based on my view of the set itself. So I'm gonna use tier maker and then rank the sets based on a tier S, A, B, C, and D. I'm gonna look at the set composition. I'm gonna look at what the chase cards are and what the value is. So there's really two aspects. I'm not too sure about the pull rate system on how it works in One Piece. I know a bit more about that on Pokemon, but I know the manga is almost the most difficult or the most rare. Sometimes it's probably even a rarity that's more rare than that. So yeah, that's just what I'm gonna look at today, and then cool, let's see how it goes. So I see this is the extra booster, the EB01. So I'm going to use collector to sort of see, take a look at the set value, and then, okay, so let's take a look. I'm going to sort by high to low. Not really interested in the cheap cards. Value wise, I'm going to use collector. Okay, so let's take a look over here. So we have a Tony Chopper alternate art manga, $1,288, $169, $62. So there's really only two cards that's above 100. The rest are like meh. Okay, what do we have? Cavendish. Okay, it's like a mid character. Laboon. It's whale. It's coming. Memory is coming back on these characters. Kozuki Oden, Mr. 2. Yeah, it's briefly coming back. Okay. Kairos, Brook. So really only two cards that's carrying the set. Well, I wouldn't even say this one. Mr. 2, Bon Curé, alternate art, 169. So Mr. 2 turned into Nami. Okay, I see. Set-wise, I'm not really a fan. I don't think it's a really strong set. It's mostly carried by one. I mean, only two cards above 100. Let's sort of have a look at yeah, the sealed only. Wow, a booster box is going for $737 at the moment. That's crazy. I'm gonna measure it based on strength of the set, and maybe also incorporating the price of the product. Not really from a investability, or should we go that route? Yeah, I'm just gonna focus on the set value itself. Okay, that's crazy. I think this is a bit overvalued, so I'm gonna give this I might change it towards the end, but I'm thinking it's probably between a B and a C tier right now. Okay, next one. I think that's the 25th collection. I believe so, but let's check it out. Yeah, it is 25th collection. Okay, let's take a look at the 25th collection. High to low. Okay, it's got the Monkey D. Luffy number 061 manga. 2,541. Okay, that's good value. That's great. We have a Bo Hancock. Okay, very popular character. Very popular heroine. And then Monkey D. Luffy again, alternate art. Okay, How is this different from that? I have no idea. Also EB, so it's an EB02, okay? 412, 470. We have Jewelry Bonnie, 363. We have a Monkey D. Luffy again. SBR. Okay. 312. Vegapunk 306. Yamato 275. Vin Smoke Reiju 236. 203. 198. Charlotte Pudding, whoa, 188. Carrot 185. Rob Lucci 183. 181. 167. Damn, there's tons of cards above $100 at the moment. This is crazy. It's a really strong set, at least using Pokemon's as a benchmark. There's tons of cards above 100. I just don't know about the pull rates. But just comparing this to EBO1, I think this really trumps EBO1. But I have seen OP13, and I know those values are a bit more crazy. So let me just almost rank this relative to other sets. So for now, again, I'm going to change it slightly. Let's see the sealed. 327, and yet the EBO1 is 737. Isn't this undervalued relatively to that EBO1, where the Chopper Mankare isn't even half the value of this? Okay, 105 cards. That's just crazy. Okay, maybe I'll do another video on investability, but just based on the set value, I think this one is better than the EBO1. It's based on value, and then the character composition. I mean, you got Luffy, you got Boa, and then Yamato. I think it's also a relatively popular Pokemon. A popular character. So I'm going to give this a 8 tier. Okay, OPO1. Let's check it out. OPO1. Okay, OPO1, Romance Dawn, Shanks, 1,291, 459, 345 for Nami, Parallel, Rorona, Zoro, 334, Trafalgar Law, 291, we have Don Quixote, Doflamingo, I don't know how to pronounce that first name, Doflamingo, one of the 7 warlords, 230, 144, 119, 111, 108, Shanks Parallel. Again, tons of cards above 100. Again, that 100 benchmark is really for Pokemon, because there's hardly ever many cards above 100, but it seems to be totally different in One Piece, where you can get multiple cards above 100. I just don't know about the pull rates. So definitely the first set. So there's it's out of print, so I have to add that to the consideration. Let's take a look at the sealed. Okay, that's insane. Wave 1, 4,912. Yeah, I believe I looked at this. This was close to 5,000. And then wave 2, the white bottom, 1,417. And a single booster pack is $56. What is going on over here? But you could only pull a card that's only worth 1,291. I don't know, something just doesn't math over here. The most expensive card is 1,291, yet a sealed booster box is 1,417. This makes sense from a Pokemon perspective, where the booster box is generally higher than the chase card raw. So maybe at least that phenomenon is quite common over here. I find it hard to give this a really high rating. I feel it lags the 25th anniversary, just based on the set value. And if I want to look at investability, I don't think this thing is worth 1,400 or 4,700, just based on the set value. This is just based on set, right? If I have to incorporate the current price, and from a investability perspective, this will probably drop to a B or a C. Like I wouldn't buy it right now at this price. Okay, but anyways, let's go to the next one. I think that's Paramount War. remember this tier set is just based on the set value. Okay. Okay, we have podcast DAs Mangare 1219, and then basically the rest of the cards are chilling above 100. So there's 3 cards above 100, and then yeah, this is not looking good. Okay, we got a Smoker of 78, Nami alternate art 72. We have Ivankov, Emporio Ivankov, Monkey D. Luffy alternate art 46, 41, 39. Boa Hancock, Box Topper 38. This set doesn't even look that well. Is there a way I can get the set value? If you know, let me know in the comment section if I can just see the total set value. I think that would really help. Yeah, we're gonna find the set value. Okay, but it's not looking good. I mean, it's only carried by 1 card. This is like the Phantasmal Flames all over again. So I'm gonna put this under below EBO 1. I might even put a C tier. Okay, let me try the first C tier. Okay, and then what's this one? I don't know. Is that Pillow Strength? Yeah, I think it's going according to order. Okay, that's good. Oh, I forgot to check Paramount War set value. Not set value, yeah, 322. That's why it's not as valuable. But again, it's higher. It's around the same price as 25th anniversary, and I think the 25th anniversary is stronger. Okay, so that's why it's not as strong a set. Okay, let's go back to Pillow of Strength. High to low. No cards above 1,000. We have Sugar King. Okay, I don't think Usopp is a popular Pokemon. What I say Pokemon. See, I've been in Pokemon too often. I don't think Usopp is a popular character. So that's why the manga rare is not doing so well. 556, Nami alternate art 243. I'm not too sure about this art style. Wanted poster 223, 110, Doflamingo, Dokuinso, Kaido 96. Yeah, this art, I don't know, man. I think I'm gonna give this the first DA. What's the sealed? Sealed is probably weak. 368, higher than Paramount War. I don't know. That doesn't make sense to me. So this hopefully should give an indication of where the price should be relative to each other. And I think this is a D set. Just doesn't look that strong to me. Again, I'm completely disregarding what's this, pull rates, because I have no idea how the pull rate system works. But nonetheless, let's still continue. Okay, let's go from high to low. Okay, this one is Kingdom of Intrigue, $300 booster box. I think I have this one. I think I have a box of this. Sabo, one of the 3 brothers. I would think this is a more popular card. Maybe because it's not as a popular character as Luffy or Ace. Bo Hancock, SPA. Okay. I'll have to learn that rarity eventually. But yeah. Now we can just take a look. I'll go and learn the rarity a bit later. Let's see here. This is TCG player. So maybe shop now. Let's see. Let's take a look at the rarity system. Shop single cards. Okay, condition. I don't think it's that. Rarity. Okay, so there's common, there's rare, there's uncommon, there's super rare, there's leader, there's secret rare, and there's dawn. Secret rare, I suppose that's where the manga is. Okay, manga is in secret rare. Okay, that's fine. That makes sense. Super rare. Is that like an EX in Pokemon terminology? Probably. It's like an ultra rare. Okay. And leader. Is that like a trainer card? Okay, okay. And then you can get outs. Parallel. I guess that's alternate art. that's more expensive. Okay, sort of have an idea. Kingdom of Intrigue, SP. I don't know what SP is. And then SR, it says secret rare. So what's SP? Special portrait? No idea. Okay, so you only have 2 cards above 100 and then 141, 123. This sounds like a D set. Kingdom of Intrigue. But I think it's better than Usopp. So I'm going to put it above Pillar of Strength. 158 cards. Okay, this Awakening of New Era. I know this is OPO5. OPO5 is killing it right now. $766 for a booster box. That's insane. That's like EBO1 price. But let's take a look. And yeah, let me know in the comment section of how the print cycle works. I know Pokemon typically reprints within a 2 to 3 year period. That's sort of the average. Let me know how One Piece works. $766 high to low. Okay, let's take a look at the cards. Damn, Monkey D. Luffy manga, $3,812. But then, bam, all the cards are like mid. Why do I have a OP02 card over here? And why do I have an OP01? As a reprint. Oh no, I don't want to look at price change. I want to look at high to low. Okay, that's my bad. That's my bad. Okay. Monkey D. Luffy, manga rare, 3,812, and then you have a older signed. Oh yeah, dude. 2,358, and then you have a Trafalgar Law, manga rare, 805, and then Ustas Captain Kid, $500, 356, 206. Monkey D. Luffy, Yamato 180. I remembered opening one box of this and I got crap. I think I got the Monkey D. Luffy, this particular card, but the non-signed version. So that's kind of sucks. Uta SP, Kaido SP, Enel SP. Damn, there's tons of cards above 100, and then I got this Monkey D. Luffy card, $51. Come on, man, what a waste. And then I also got this, I pulled this monkey. So I basically opened one box and I pulled nothing. I made a huge L. Okay, so 2 cards already. I don't know, this I feel like this could be S tier set. I'm gonna put this S tier for now. It feels like it should be top A tier or S tier set, just based on the value of the cards. And look at the characters. We got Luffy, we got Nami, and then we got these other sort of popular. I would think Law is popular. Not sure about Kid though. And then what's this? Tons of Luffy cards. Lots of chases, and it's probably the first older signed gold stamp card. So yeah, let's put it S tier set. I might move it down to A tier, but let's see. Okay, next we have what's this? Awakening of the New Era, and then we have Wings of the Captain. Wings of the Captain. Okay, we have Rorona, Zoro, Mangare, $1,384. And then we have Miss Or Sunday, which is Nico Robin, $241. And then we have Nami, I'm not sure about this artwork over there. Rebecca, $147. Buggy, $103. Just by the cards itself, Wings of Captain, not really a strong set. $271, but I think at least it's better than that these two, which has Usopp, and then yeah, not really good. And this one has Sabo, so I think it's at least better than that. So I'm gonna put this C tier, just putting it behind Paramount War, which is Ace. Ace is like 1,300, I think. Yeah, let me just check. Not low to high, high to low. Okay, you know what? I'm actually going to put this above. Maybe even better than EBO1, to be honest. Wings of Captain. Because they both have a card above 1000. Okay. 500 years in the future. Let's go. High to low. Okay, we have the Bo Hancock Mangare, very popular character, almost said Pokemon. Bo Hancock Parallel, 112, 297. Set value not really that good. I'm probably going to put this C tier set already. 187. Okay, from an investability, that's probably going to be quite well. This may be, I mean, maybe a bit undervalued relatively. I mean, look at it. It has a card that's above. So I'm probably going to put it there. So it's a B tier set. Okay, let's kind of go through the others quickly. Two legends. I think it has Rayleigh and then Whitebeard. Rayleigh, ish. It did Rayleigh bad over here. 461, 233, and then Jewelry Bonnie, 210, 194. Monkey D. Luffy. Yeah, this set is looking quite weak, to be honest. What's probably a seal is below 200. Yeah, that's probably 156. Yeah, sometimes the price of a box is a function of the set. Sometimes it just doesn't make sense. What I'm doing here is just based on the strength of the set, not even taking the price into consideration. So this seems like a C tier set, maybe even a D tier set if I have to be honest over here, because at least Paramount War had a $1,000 card. And okay, I might move it a bit, move something around, but okay, we have the premium booster. What's this? Oh, this is PRBR1. 779. Okay, well, why is it so high? Oh, there we go. We got all the reprints of the manga rares. Okay, we got Monkey D. Luffy 1800, Nami 1029, Rorona Zora 732, Podcast DAs. Well, this is the first time it's in manga rare. I think in OPO1 it wasn't a manga rare. 641, 600, 593, 533, 380, 350, 335. Definitely from a value perspective, it's up there. It's up there. 295. Sugar King, so the reprints are lower than its original equivalents, if that makes sense. So it makes sense that's a bit lower. I mean, this one is 1,200 in OPO1, OPO5, OPO5, OPO1. Yeah, reprints of mangas from the previous sets. Definitely a very good set. I'm going to put it under... I'm going to put a strong A tier set. Okay, let's quickly jump through the lot. I mean, it's becoming a very long video. So, Empress in the New World. Let's quickly... I'm going to have a quick look. Gold D. Roger, 3,900, 1,271, 1,076. Wow. Okay, I think the benchmark I'm going to use is now how many cards above 1,000. How many cards above 500. That's probably what I'm going to apply for One Piece. 738, 662, 649, 562, 466. Look at all these cards, man. Okay, this set is strong. I might even put this A set tier, man. Yeah, this feels like it should be there. Yeah, this is my ranking now. I have a feeling it's even strong. It's probably going to be stronger than... that's where I'm thinking. Okay, but anyways, let's go. Let's go. Royal Blood. Trafalgar Law. Manga. 584. Yo, this is such a poor set. 3 cards above 100. And then only one card above 500. This is a D tier set, man. Let me put it over there. Probably booster box is less than 200. Yeah, 181 Royal Blood. Weak set. And then what's the next one? First of Divine Speed. English names are kind of random. This is what? OP11. Whoa. Card 2391, 1436, 807, 271, 166, 165. Okay, let's take a look at the sealed. 227. Okay, this set might actually be a bit undervalued given the cards that are in the set. I see this as an A tier set. I mean, there's what? 2 cards above 1000 and then yeah, a couple of cards above 100. We have Luffy again, Luffy, and then Luffy, and then Shanks, Stacy, and then we have Sanji. Yeah, it's like a strong A set. I'm gonna probably put it. Yeah, it's definitely. I feel it's stronger than Romance Dawn. I don't even know why Romance Dawn is in A tier. You know what? This might be controversial, but I'm gonna put Romance Dawn B tier set now. Okay. Wings of Captain. Legacy of the Master. OP12. Okay, we have Teach. Okay. Gold card $1,000. Bonnie 649, 621. Let's take a look at the sealed. Yeah, definitely, but I wouldn't say undervalued, but it's probably above Soka King. I want to put it C tier because at least it has a card above 1,000. So I'm going to put that as a C tier because Paramount War. Yes. Okay, let's quickly the best volume 2. Let's see what's in here. Sanji manga 1300. Gum Gum Giant 456, 246. Monkey D. Luffy 29. To be honest, this is weaker than PRBO1. Come on, we'll fight you. Shanks Dawn card. Yeah, this seems to be like a Romance Dawn level set. So probably gonna put it somewhere here. Like there. Let's take a look at it. Yeah, probably somewhere there. And then OP13. Carrying on his will. This is an insane set. Red manga, 8,489, 4,416, 4,154, 1,604, 1,215, 969, 765, 730. Extremely popular Pokemons. We have Sabo, although Sabo was done dirty in his first manga, but now it's 4,000, even though it took Ace 4,000. And then you have the God Pack parallel. We got Ethan Baron v Nasjuro. We have Sin Jegasha the Saturn, the Spider. Sir Marcus Mars, Sin Shepherd Jupiter, Sin Topman War Curry. And then Monkey D if he wants to post this. Damn, this set is insane. Yeah, this is definitely a tier set. And it's definitely undervalued. So yeah, if I can get it at MSRP, I'm definitely gonna get some. This is straight the first OP of 5. I'm reluctant to keep it up there. I'm probably gonna bring it down to A tier. But yeah, that's sort of my ranking over here. Let me know what you think. Again, this is my lack of knowledge, so please let me know in the comment section. what you think, if you agree with the set. Again, I have to reiterate, this is not based on the price of the box itself or the investability. It's really just about looking at the set value, the set composition, and what I think that here is based on the price of the singles at the moment. And yeah, this just shows, for example, what I see over here is if all things remain the same, i.e. all reprints are done, Romance Dawn, just from the price of the cards itself, I don't think it's a set that's stronger than any of these above. I think all 6 of these are stronger than Romance Dawn as a set. So that's really the logic over here. Price-wise, obviously Romance Dawn booster box is the most expensive. That's because of other factors. It's the first booster box, you know, there's a blue bottom, blah blah blah. So yeah, okay, catch you next one.